through the combined action of 4 radiances: infrared laser, color light emitting diodes, a magnetic field, and ultrasound. coMra-Therapy supports an organism's own healing ability with astonishing results. The 4 radiances modify function of cells at the most fundamental levels, such as synthesis of energy-transporting molecules, neurochemical messaging, and gene expression. Because of this universal nature of coMra-Therapy, it can be used to treat the most diverse conditions, and not only in humans, but also in animals, birds, and plants. And lastly, coMra-Therapy uses the radiances at such low power levels that these do not intrude and override cell functions. Hence, no side effects are associated with coMra-Therapy even after very extensive use. Because coMra-Therapy is such a recent discovery, and for many a completely new way of thinking about healing, there is a great need in education about coMra-Therapy. However, it is not only laymen, but even doctors and medical researchers who are not familiar with existing forms of low-level laser therapy or magnetic therapy may have questions about the nature of healing with the 4 radiances. This presentation opens a short introductory series about coMra-Therapy. In this first presentation, I would like to start with a broad introduction to coMra-Therapy and very briefly explain the action of infrared laser, LEDs, magnetic field, and ultrasound. In the following presentations, we will describe how to apply coMra-Therapy for treating various diseases and present the basic science of coMra-Therapy with all supporting scientific evidence. Although we will dive deep into the latest discovery of functioning of cells, protein synthesis, and quantum properties of matter, I will try to make it understandable without any prior special education. On the other hand, for benefit of those who want to do their own research, I will provide all relevant references to peer-reviewed publications, books, and other sources of information. coMra-Therapy is a novel approach to healing introduced by Radiant Life Technologies in 2009. The efficacy of coMra-Therapy for treating the vast majority of diseases, and especially the speed of recovery, are truly remarkable. But before I will consider the 4 individual radiances, I want to highlight several very important features of coMra-Therapy. First of all, coMra-Therapy is a completely non-invasive and non-destructive approach to healing. The 4 types of radiances employed in coMra-Therapy are used at such low power levels that they cannot damage the building blocks of an organism's cells and protein molecules. And thus, it directly corresponds to the prime statement of the Hippocratic Oath, primum non nocere, that is, firstly, do no harm. For example, the central component of coMra-Therapy the infrared laser, is used at radiant power of only 10 milliwatts, and therefore it cannot create thermal damage or burning in the irradiated skin or mucous membrane under any reasonable treatment time. Obviously, one has to take care and avoid eye exposure to the laser, just as with any laser product such as laser pen pointer. The direct consequence of the non-invasive nature of coMra-Therapy is that there are no associated side effects and negative interactions with other types of therapies. coMra-Therapy can be readily used as a standalone therapy or as a complementary therapy in situations such as recovery after surgery. A very important implication of this point is that after learning the basic principles how to apply coMra-Therapy to treat different medical conditions, users can safely experiment on their own and find the best combination of treatment courses for their unique medical history, health condition, and available time and place for treatment. Secondly, it is very important to understand that coMra-Therapy is not aimed against a specific causative agent of a disease or its particular manifesting symptom. Instead, it supports the body's own healing ability through acceleration of energy metabolism in cells, initiation of neurochemical messaging cascade that trigger regenerative responses in cells, and gentle mechanical vibration that further accelerates the healing process. What follows from the non-specificity of coMra-Therapy is a very important implication. coMra-Therapy can be successfully used to treat the most diverse conditions, from skin diseases to bone growth retardation, from sinusitis to migraine, and from diabetes to lung cancer. And lastly, from purely practical point of view, technology in manufacturing of high-quality laser diodes and other electronic components progressed sufficiently relatively recently and made it possible to implement fully the principles of coMra-Therapy in a small, compact device at a very reasonable cost. Consequently, in 2010, Radiant Life Technologies launched the Delta Laser, a device that embodies all the principles of coMra-Therapy.